We're all good. So we're playing a little bit of Oxygen Included today. We just started up. And we're taking a look at it since it's received some new updates this year. I haven't checked it out since. So in fact, I'm going to uproot that plant. It's in the way of our ladder. Yeah, we'll expand into a living area over here. We'll go ahead and get some cots ready as well. Let's plan out. We know that we want them to probably dig all this out. So we'll go ahead and expand it back to there. Furniture, we do get cots. No one was a snorer, at least not that I could tell. We'll give them a little bit of space here. Put some cots in. Wash basin. Plumbing, outhouse. So we will need to find a place for our outhouse and such. And I think I want to kind of put that down and to the right here so we don't have a risk of anything kind of overflowing into our water source. But may plan that out in just a second. Let's see. Well, let's dig. Okay, let's say, hey, thanks for the follow. Let's dig this out here and let's have 4 high areas. We'll kind of plan out these tiles across here. And we'll stick with this here. I'll make a small area for accessing the water. We want to be very careful with it though. I don't want to contaminate it as our first water source. And we'll take the ladder down further. So what I'm thinking here, though, is that we dig in above the water. We take a ladder down into it. And then build some walls in here. Maybe even actually, before we build these ladders, we want to make sure that we have walls here. We'll come all the way back here. Well, we'll do it from here. Build a ladder down. And then we'll just start on the initial tiles right here, which will probably mean that we'll want to dig that out as well. And tiles right here. We're going to make a container for our water, for our clean water. Yeah, we'll do that for now. So what's up with this? Unreachable dig. Oh, they can't get through there just yet. That makes sense. We'll go ahead and speed them up just a little bit. Tab. And I'm not going to micromanage their priorities just yet. That was a something I found that you can get a little too in the weeds with if you micromanage individual tasks. But if we ever have an emergency where we're like, we definitely need these rocks dug out first, we could give them a priority just to those squares, but I don't want to micromanage the priority list just yet. You know what? Maybe we will. Just for the, well, individual tasks though. We need that cot built. Because it may be night soon, and they need a place to sleep. There we go. Let's take a look at our temperatures. Are good all around. A little hot down here. That'll probably equalize once the gases start to mix. No germy pockets. Chlorine over here and a creature. There's some germs up here. Slime. Some slime over here. Okay, so we do need to be cautious of this area down here near the polluted oxygen, that there's germs down there. Decor, we need, let's see, the oxygen overlay. Okay, so we're starting to have a buildup a bit of some of their own respiration gases. So on the far end over here, I'm going to cancel this one and just say that it's a dig, so that we at least have a bit of area for the air to filter through. We don't yet have a research desk. I think we'll go ahead and put research and maybe even food down here. But we could start... Let's start with a research desk. A research station, right? We'll put it down here. Put it on this side. We will need at least a battery and a manual generator, and we'll need to wire those up. Can we click and drag? There we go. So I believe they're socializing. If we look at their schedule, yeah, we're about right here in the day. They're having some downtime before bed. We don't yet have a way for them to make food either, so let's queue that up. They're currently going to be eating from what we have in here. Muck root and nutrient bars. There we go. You can see our resources up here. So a micro musher. Could put that over here on the left. And let's run power, since we're coming across, we'll go down into the floor and then up. I just like how that looks better. And it's nighttime, so we will speed through the night. I wish there was a button that was just like fast forward to the next cycle. We'll clear out some of these tutorials. We do need an outhouse. Probably post haste. Again, I want it down here though. And I don't exactly want to dig into this walled-in area just yet, so I guess we could, say, dig over here. We know that we're going to want to dig into here eventually. And I'm going to want our bathroom-esque area over here. Let's put in a tile floor. I guess we'll go across here. Made a mess. Who made a mess? Ah, did you pee on the floor? Well, I can't have you guys getting into the... Oh, slow down. Can't have you guys getting into the water just yet then. Mop liquid spills, please. Next time we play, let's make sure to, ugh, gross. Actually, let's, yeah, let's prioritize that. Let's make sure to do the outhouse first. Okay, prioritize. Let's get a 7 down here on digging this out. And I'm building some of these. And let's put in plumbing. The outhouse will also get, well, we'll give that an 8. Let's see here, plumbing, outhouse, the building of the outhouse. I'll put it right there for now. That'll get an 8, so they hurry up with that. Well, I guess these two down here would also need an 8. Please build the floor. So we have a lot of carbon dioxide down here. Let's check our gases. Yeah. A lot of carbon dioxide has sunk down here, so we need to open up this oxygen a bit more, which it should right now, or very close to. There we go. So let's watch it a little bit and we can see it spread. Oh, this person's gonna get stuck. You know what, in that case, we will put in the ladder over here. Can't build there. Probably because of this plant. Let's uproot that as well. Let's give that an 8. We'll come out of that overview. You're going to have nothing to do but that, Harold, so you better go. Go uproot that plant. We'll put the other ladders here. He's trying to dig his way out, which I don't blame him. Okay, so take a look at our research. One of the first things that we're going to want You can zoom out a little bit. We are going to want oxygen production and compost. Algae. I wonder why that's under food. Oh well. Go ahead and start on food. So that we get the algae oxygen production. Is that not selected? Are we good? Okay. I believe we're good. People will research once they are able. I'm glad they didn't get into here just yet. I didn't want the water to come rushing in. Now that we have the outhouse, though, we can prioritize this area a little bit better. Let's say 6 through there, 6 here, 6 here. I mean, maybe those two, if they can get to them, but... Nice. So this is kind of already walled off in a way that the water shouldn't be able to get through. How germy are we? Not terribly. I mean, it's got a little germy probably when he peed in the floor. Let's tell someone to disinfect that later. No, it's not even germy enough to disinfect. We will need a sewer area. Since this is polluted, I don't think we're going to want to get down into here very soon. What do we have over here? Granite, abyssalite, iron, coal, little creature, a Dreco. More metal up here. Ooh, what's that? Coal steam vent. Cool steam vent. Cool steam? Okay. More oxygen, more clean water. Polluted oxygen. And then we have slime over here, so we do have to be, again, we have to be careful of the slime. We don't necessarily want to expand in that direction just yet. We'll probably expand to the right. Then again, we have to deal with chlorine over here. Or maybe we'll expand up-ish. We have a lot to expand into up here. Okay. So in planning this out, we will have room for more stuff down here. I'm thinking that we will want to... Can we dig into granite? We may or may not be able to dig into the granite. We can try. We can do a test patch. Oh, we'll do that. Yeah, we can't dig into that yet, right? Is that what that's saying? Hard digging skill. Gotcha. So our sewer then is going to need to be like down in here. I'll make a... I don't really like the idea of it being so close to our clean water, so we can maybe put it kind of over in this direction. Let's say we can make a tank over here. Do you want to be 4 wide? We could go 5 wide. And let's dig it out. I guess we will put a ladder in here so that they can get in and out. However, I don't see them climbing into the dirty water very often once it's completely dug out. So we may even remove the ladder. So we get our next print tomorrow. Go ahead and fast forward for them. They all sleep during the night. Why are they not getting good sleep? They keep waking up. Unrested. Oxygen's good up here. Well, I guess it could be better, but not terrible, right? Maybe it'll be a little bit better once this is dug out. Just have roaming pockets of unbreathable gas. Yeah, see, that one fell down in there. We just need more of this to happen. So on occasion, one of these will bump over and make it difficult for them to breathe, and it wakes them up. All right. We do have oxygen diffusers, which we could go ahead and put one down. I like putting them low, but we'll want to put it pretty low. We do also need to get power down here, though. Let's put one over here for now. We don't have the algae just yet, right? Oh, we're not getting power here. Why not? Or no one's run on the treadmill for power. We could give this a priority of 6. So that someone will run on it whenever it needs it. Good job disinfecting. Medicine, we do have the option for a wash basin. You know, that should go here, actually. Cancel the build of that. Under medicine, put the wash basin here. Give that a 6. And then the oxygen diffuser, just kind of put that right there next to the outhouse. We'll run a wire down. Yeah, we'll run it down the ladder, across, and then up. Hopefully we have metal for that. If not, we'll have to go get some copper. We haven't dug out a whole lot of copper yet, I don't think. They're having to hold their breath as they come down here, but this is for the greater good. One sec. Okay. All right, they got that wall built pretty quick. Those are not going to come out anytime soon, unless we build a couple tiles here, maybe. Let's do that. Is that going to work? Because I think they can jump over. Oh, they're getting cold. It's not ideal. But now can they dig? They can. Alright, that's not too bad. Then we'll deconstruct that, and deconstruct that. He's gonna fall in the water. Frankie, you'll be fine. And now we can actually put in a pitcher pump here. We'll actually step it down. Let's cancel this. And we'll put the pitcher pump right here. As long as nothing gets spilled over here. That's the part that I worry about the most. Of course, we could also look at doors, which we don't have just yet. Let's tell this that we want mush bars forever at a 6. Still not 100% sure if that's the best way to do that. Can we relocate this? Let's see. We could deconstruct it. We'd probably rather build another one right next to the food. Or, well, yeah. Let's say, we still researching food? I believe we are, yeah. So we can't build storage just yet, so if someone makes extra food, they're gonna have to run it up there, which isn't great. How's our oxygen looking? What's down here hasn't migrated up just yet because it has to come around. So we can go ahead and continue this down then. And go ahead and confirm the rest of this to be dug out. Is that... Cancel that one. Why are we not able to put a ladder? Oh, the ladder is already there. There's just sand in the way. Gotcha. So how do we clean up the sand? Is that move debris? No. Do we tell them to dig it? We do. Blossom seed. Let's, oh. Go ahead and choose a blueprint. We can get a fertilizer care package. Or we can get some of these guys. Let's see. Digging. Mining speed increase. Increased cuisine. So they make food faster. Get morale from making food. Can't be a doctor. Falls asleep periodically. Rowan. Increased strength. And agriculture. Falls asleep periodically. Falls asleep. So they're all narcoleptic. Suit wearing. Run speed up. Tending to critters and strength. Germ resistance. I think I'm liking Bubbles. So let's print Bubbles. Bubbles is going to need a bed. Go ahead and put in 2 more beds. We'll prioritize 1. And let's also get some storage in here. Sufficient resources, waiting for materials. So they need to be able to pump water. We need to put a 7 on this. Because we're going to be running out of food before too long. These people are happy so far. So far, so good. Ruby's over here digging out the area for our water pump. This needs the power. Which I'm assuming they're working on. Anybody Jeremy? They're a little Jeremy. Here, we can tell them that we want them to wash their hands when they're passing to the left. But it needs water. Ruby's gonna start... Well, thought Ruby might start cooking, but... What does tofu take? Nosh bean... Meal... Mush bar. Quality grizzly. But we at least need food. So we're gonna start with some mush bars. Kinda wish you could just click on the sand to dig it. D-dig? No. X is deconstruct. C is cancel. F is food. Dig is G. So how is our gas looking? Still the same. Let's prioritize that one to a 7. Just to make somebody get to it. Socializing before bed, they're eating. Do these plants produce oxygen? Maybe, but it doesn't necessarily say. And our oxygen in the sleeping space is still... Oh, they haven't dug this out because sand is still here. So let's dig those out. There we go. Top priority. So you can give them a command that is a top priority. Food safety. The food my duplicates cook will only ever be as clean as the ingredients used to make it. Storing food in sterile or refrigerated environments will keep food free of germs, while carefully placed hygiene stations like a wash basin or shower will prevent the cooks from infecting. Okay, so we need another wash basin. We actually need this to not be where it's at. I think what we should do is put another microbe musher here. We should power it. And then we should put a wash basin here whenever they're headed in that way to get food or to make food. We'll go ahead and give a priority. Yeah, we'll put a 7 on it. Priority 7 for all that. We have some junk building up all along the floor. Turn this down to a priority 5. How are we doing on copper? Metal ore, 1450. So it's around. We have lots of plans set. Only so much manpower. Human power. Alright, so with this one almost done, deconstruct this food musher. You were almost done making something, weren't you? Maybe it wasn't the best time to do that. This, you need to wash your hands on your way in. This, make those mush bars all the time. Priority, I'll say 7. We always need food. Okay, the oxygen looks much better now. Once we get vents, I'm going to want to put vents in here. How's research coming? Oh, looks like we are 13 out of 15 on that. So the next thing we're going to want... Ooh. It's probably gases and airflow tiles. We'll switch to those after we've completed this research. Thank you for working on it, Frankie. Oh, come on. You just loaded food in and you're covered in germs. Ugh, you know what that means. We need to... Someone's going to get sick from that, but we actually need to put our wash basin a little bit further away. Because you're loading food and you're covered in germs. Disinfect. Germ thumbs up. Germ thumbs up. Wash your hands when you go to the left. Is it the other way around? Let me watch somebody pass by. Wash when passing from left to right. I want them to wash when passing from right to left as they enter this area. Get this polluted water out of here. So we can't tell them to move it. We need to get this area done so that we can have a place to put the polluted water. Okay. For plumbing, we will want a bottle emptier to go here, which means we'll want a tile here, and we want to prioritize this, well, this too. Not the bottle emptier just yet. This can have everything except for polluted stuff. Am I missing it? Or have we not come across it yet? Dirt, filtration medium, metal, organic, algae. No, we haven't come across polluted stuff just yet. Our research did finish. So now we can build the algae terrarium. So let's go ahead and start ventilation and pressure management. The algae terrariums also need to go kind of low. I kind of want 4 of them. Alright, none of this is too hard to dig in, right? It's all sandstone through here. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's say priority 7 on digging these out. Then they can run up through here and get those first. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that seems to be working out. Sand's gonna fall. We'll dig that out. Oh, it stayed on dig. Good. Actually, one more thing. Tile with a priority of 8 while you can still climb up there. Please. Nice. What is this? This is iron ore. They're not washing their hands when they pass by. Why not? Priority 7. Priority 9. Does the priority matter? Also, part of me wants to disable this ladder. Just so that people coming through here, now they'll be dumping polluted water or using the restroom, but then they have to wash their hands when they leave. I don't want them to come down here and avoid that. Take that ladder out once we have a chance. Complaining about the toilet? There you go. How's this looking, by the way? we will need composting. Where is that? As far as this is concerned, I don't think we have the ability to do that yet. Oh, no, we do. Compost. Let's put the compost... I mean, we put it down here. At that rate, then, I kind of want to change this up a little bit. I kind of want to deconstruct these. Cancel that one for right now. And then don't deconstruct these, but do dig that out. Building lacks resources. Oh, we need more algae. Probably dig some out soon. Let's get rid of some of these tutorials. Yeah, they're setting on a bunch of algae, so we could tile this up. Compost will have a responsibility of 6. Look at that. We're still gonna have carbon dioxide buildup down here. That's not terrible. Polluted oxygen would rise and mix. We can't dig into the granite anyway, so that's fine. Sometimes I like to dig a trench to capture... I'm wondering if we deconstruct this. If I make a little, like, gas chamber down here. Gas chamber is not the right terminology. Make a little room for carbon dioxide to go to. Don't want to dig underneath the water just yet. Do want that to happen though. I never got into cultivating plants, so that might be something that we want to start looking at. Oh, we do need to tell this to dig out. Fertilizer. It's interesting that there's fertilizer in here. Upping the priority on our sewage area. Oh, we have the ability to blueprint something else. Care package, curative tablets 3. Easy to take a remedy for minor germ-based diseases. Devon, pretty well-rounded. Iron gut, immune to food poisoning, increased medicine, small bladder, not terrible. Nisbet, increased food morale. Can't be a doctor. Abe, caregiver, increased medicine, can't build. Agriculture and excavation. Agriculture, I mean, we'll eventually get into that. Maybe we need somebody more well-rounded here. Excavation is something we're still doing a lot of, so let's go ahead and get Abe. Abe, you've got a bed ready for you. I really need to get some of those ventilation tiles to put under their beds. Or next to their beds. They keep running past this without washing their hands. I don't like that. Or maybe they don't wash their hands if they're not germy. Do they know if they're germy? Good, good. Finish this up. And I definitely want them to move the debris out. Let's check our... Oh, you know what? We have to deconstruct this. Also, they're climbing over these things. That's silly. No polluted dirt. So we can also take this, we can copy its settings, and paste the settings on these. So now we can store everything except for polluted dirt there. Let's put a storage bin down here for polluted dirt. So I kind of want these to be a 6, just in case there's an option to put something away that's not important, or that's... It'll make it a little bit more important to put things away. This will now be only polluted dirt or other stuff that we find that we don't want mixed with our regulars. You will be a 7. Always put polluted dirt in there as an important thing. You still don't have power. Why don't you have power? Oh, we deconstructed the wire right here. We have our algae terrariums now, but we still have insufficient oxygen generation, apparently. Okay, it's getting not as breathable up in here. Did we get our next research? We have planter boxes. Let's put some planters in. We'll do that over here on this side. Anything else we could use? We could probably use a triage in case someone gets hurt. And maybe a massage table in case someone needs to relax. Those don't seem to require power. Don't have anything for ventilation just yet. I think that's about all that we can do. We do have pneumatic doors. I kind of want to put one here. Just so spills don't make their way over into the water. I don't know. Water might leak through. I'm not sure how permeable that is. Clear this out. Very important. I don't want you getting down in there. Tile there, not super important, but so planter boxes. We have mealwood seeds. We have blossom seeds. Let's plant mealwood. Meal lice. What about, let me pause really quick. Tofu is made with nosh beans. Lice loaf is made with meal lice. What does blossom seed do? Bristleberries. And a couple of these too then. We may need even more planters than just that, but... Food is a 7 on my list of importance. We'll make 3 more algae terrariums. Pleasant conversations. I'm gonna dig that up too. kind of want to disable this temporarily. I don't want them to use it until we've cleaned up the underside here. They need water. We just prioritize 7. That does need power. Luckily we have power right here. How much stuff is down here? Already ate these. Just pick these up, please. I mean, I could make it top priority or whatever, but because they have a long way to run. It's just a churmy loaf laying on the ground here. Sigh. Putting things in. Okay, that's a storage facility. We don't have a refrigerator yet. Yeah, ration box, but it's a 7 to put stuff away. They don't like the food, but it hasn't made them sick yet. No power in the battery. It's getting barely breathable up here. Oxygen's not really making its way up very well. Let's put a priority 7 dig order right here. So we can kind of get a bit more of this oxygen up through here too. Almost done with this. So much. Long commutes. You're telling me. Well, they don't have to come over here very often once we get this done. Finally. So many kilograms of dirt. They only carry like 2, 3, 4 at a time. Get all the algae. And they gotta make like 6 more trips. So I'm gonna put a deconstruct order level 9 right here. Level 8 right here. Oh, no, they can't get down there yet. Ah. No. Get the last of these. Oh, we can't actually deconstruct. That's fine. You know what? We're done. Deconstruct. 9, 9, 8. Seven. Why are you so out of order? Jerks. It's fine. I mean, it's not really fine. I didn't want to leave that there. You know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do this differently. We need to tweak our building priorities. We still have it set to 8. It's a waste of time having to remake these. Now this one. Then this one. One at a time. And we'll give this an 8 priority. We will enable the building and we'll set it to 7 so they empty these polluted waters. I guess they're doing a decent-ish job here. I almost don't want another duplicate yet. Brine, fertilizer, athletics, decreased bathroom use speed, cooking, farming, supplying, immune to food poisoning, snores loudly, increased air consumption, cannot do doctoring. Catalina is not great. Travaldo is okay. It's got good machinery. Brine is natural, highly concentrated solution of salt dissolved in water. It can be used in desalination processes. Fertilizer is a processed mixture of biological nutrients that aids in the growth of certain plants. We have some of that already, but that's 1,000 kilograms of it. I'm going to take Travaldo, and we're going to expand the bedroom. He doesn't have a place to sleep. Get him a cot right here. Oops. Not there. These build orders are on 8. Okay. Is he tired? Yeah, he showed up tired. I wonder if that means that like his first day is going to be spent not well rested. I don't know. They're holding their breath up here still. This isn't ideal. Who made a mess? Give me a break. I mean, at least it's going to leak down here. Priority 8, mop liquid spills. Three people made a mess? Come on. Oh. Out of order requires emptying. Well, that gets an 8. No wonder they didn't use it before they went to bed. Copy settings, paste them here. I mean, eggshells can go in here. Someone else made a mess? Jeez, Louise. I don't know how that gets into our water. Nine. Mop up. Not these. And 9. Disinfect. This is going to get a 6 priority just to kind of increase its order that it gets done. They still haven't started using this yet. Why not? Give that an 8. Polluted oxygen. That's not fun. So what is our research looking like? We're still on 8 out of 15 here. It's not getting done because it's set to 5. Okay, let's give it a 7 too. If everything is a 7, nothing is. But some things don't always need to be done. So those are the things I'd like to give a 7. Things that are chores that we need to do sometimes. Prioritize doing those and we'll be fine. Need to empty those dirty waters. Can we pick up all the dirty water that's up here by the food, please? No illumination, growth halted, okay. Power, do we have lights? We don't even have lights yet. Planter box, 1, 2, 3. Well, he got to use the bathroom. We only have one, that's probably another problem. Let's get a second outhouse down here. Trouble breathing at night, that's not good. It's weird, why is carbon dioxide not falling like it should be? Just doesn't have enough holes in the floor, really. Okay, let's switch over to lice loafs. We prioritize them. I mean, let's like... Current order lice loaf. Next order no workable order. Maybe they'll just make the best one for as long as they can. Okay, research is complete. That's great. But now they're working on pressure management. So we have these things, these ventilation things that we don't really necessarily need unless we want to start pumping oxygen down, but it's not really necessary just yet. We need this. We need the airflow tile. We need them to work on that. Are we still not emptying those liquids? They pass each other when someone's using the sink, so it's also not ideal because someone with germy hands can be like, oh, the sink's busy, and just run right past. We give a sweeping order. Literally, no pun intended. Pick up some of this stuff. I kind of feel like that should be a given. Could put them on different schedules and stuff, but right now I'm okay with it. So these are getting some illumination sometimes because this bug is nearby. Oxygen is not looking great. We have plenty of algae terrariums doing their thing though. I mean, we could maybe put some in better places. We can stick a couple up here. Having trouble getting to bed. It's falling down into here. Algae, briar seeds. I think that maybe we should look at a plan to dig through here. We could bust open this water and give it a path to down here. But we don't want to do it in a way it's going to cause us trouble later. We don't want to do it in a way that's going to flood necessarily. I mean, this is... So we're dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 squares of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, like we're dealing with like, we don't want to tap into this necessarily until this is almost gone, but we do have this. So we just need to get this ready and then we can dig through and flood this with that water. I swear this looks like it's gray. Oh, no. That's what it was. We want polluted water to come out here. Now they'll do it. Nice. That's been causing trouble. Those things are germy. Also, why are you germy? Let's do a disinfect run too. Spring cleaning. So this makes polluted oxygen, but we don't have airlock doors. Oh yeah, so those doors don't block liquid or gas. So this door is not doing anything for us. Except slowing us down. Let's just lock it open. We can lock it. That's the only thing that it could help with if we wanted to keep our duplicates out, but... Never loaded these. We just have more people using more oxygen. Sandstone. We could take sandstone instead of a person. Is there anyone really, really good here? Cannot attack, snores loudly. I don't like that necessarily, especially in these close quarters, but 3 strength is really good. Science, machinery, excavation, food morale, bathroom use speed, air consumption, cannot do attacking, increased food. Let's take the sandstone for right now. Let's buy ourselves some time. Yeah, we don't have a refrigerator for our food. Our storage is actually filling up here. Do they keep the same settings? No, we have to do it twice. Research complete, nice. Where's the refrigerator? probably under food. Sin, apothecary, water cooler. Water cooler might be neat because it helps their morale. They haven't been freaking out too much just yet. Electric grill, mess table, egg cracker, farm tile. Where's refrigerator? It's up here. Farm station, refrigerator. Let's work towards refrigerator. That'll be good. We're making mush bars. We must not have enough for lice loaf. Oh, we got something gross in there. Or is it this? Rotten mush bar. That up. Disinfect that. Let's put a priority 8 on cutting these out. Let's also actually deconstruct for right now. Oh no, we got our tiles. Airflow tiles. We need several of these. I want one here. Actually, I want one between each bed. I'm gonna want this dug out. Airflow tiles here. I mean, probably just as many. Similarly, who made a mess? Yeah, priority on these airflow tiles here. Mostly because we have all this oxygen generation down here. That's gonna help. We're probably gonna have carbon dioxide build up there. We already do. Airflow tiles blocks liquid without obstructing gas. So it does block liquid. I kinda wanna put it here. Or here. Here. Is it gonna work the way that I think it will? Clean that up. Someone sleeping on the floor because they didn't get their bed made in time. Where's everybody? Oh no, we didn't take another person yet. I was thinking that we did. I was worried about that. We do have the manual airlock now, which blocks liquid and gas flow. Deconstruct that. Put the airlock in. Slows them down, but keeps polluted water from getting in there. As long as they don't pee themselves while they're standing over the water. And I kind of want to put an airlock here to try to keep some of this polluted oxygen in. Waiting a delivery of algae. Okay, so we should probably make some more of these too. How much do they make? Converts large amounts of algae into oxygen. doesn't specifically say if it's more effective than the algae terrariums, but I get the feeling it might be. Maybe we should do a couple more of those. Just right in the same area. We finish research again? Not yet. Or we got one stage. So we do now have egg crackers, converts viable critter eggs into cooking ingredients. That's neat. Electric grill needs more metal, cooks a wide variety of improved foods, so that will also be handy. Farm tile can grow from seeds, so we don't need these anymore once we do that. Interesting. I think we're good with where we're at for that right now. Plumbing, we got liquid valves, ventilation, we got all these, we can pump gas. Mess table gives one duplicate a place to eat, so we would actually need several mess tables if we wanted to give them a break area. Do we want to expand up? If so, will that cause an issue with their breathability right here? I mean, ultimately, we're getting issues with their breathability in general. Thinking that we might need another battery. We need more metal. A lot of metal up there. We can dig down into here. There's a little bit of metal here. Oxygen, oxygen. Let's pause. Let's say, okay, if we were to... Where did this clean water come from? Mop up these with a 9. Take care of that first, no matter what. Then dig with a 7. Dig downward. Here. Like that. We take the ladder down. Open this up. Dig out this metal, this, and that. We can put another ladder in here. So that's going to have carbon dioxide kind of coming down into here. But again, that's not terrible. We're lowering the pressure of the gases in our base. Let's also say dig here. So what's the priority on these? 7s, 8s. Everything needs to be a 7. I mean, we'll put an 8 on that. That doesn't matter as much. It's weird that there's just random water here. Did it leak through this? This isn't supposed to let water through. Oh, you know what? When we were building it, it might have. Blocks liquid flow. It says it does. Oh, come on. You just have this one more to dig out, and then you'll get some free oxygen. This is looking a lot better already, so we did need these machines. Nice. This is full of actual rations. What does this have? Pinch of pepper nuts. Lice loaf, muck root. I mean, if we have something to make tofu with. Deconstruct that. Chores are 7s. Rot piles need to go into here. Missing research station. It's right there. Oh, we don't have this purple research. So we can't get a refrigerator yet anyway. We need to be working on something else. Let's look at a jumbo battery. Maybe. Plumbing would be nice. Interior decor, we need lights for our plants. So we'll go with that first. We desperately need lights down here. How much longer do we have until the next print? Right now, actually, it's going to happen. We have another bed if we have a really good person. Our oxygen levels are looking better. It's about to happen. You can see a bit further. It's more clean water, more oxygen up here. What do we have here? Coal, strength, science, decreased germ resistance, increased air consumption rate, farts frequently, outputs natural gas, increased excavation, athletics, agriculture, creativity, decreased bathroom use speed, can't build. He's got a lot of creativity. Let's take him, and let's hope that the farting isn't too terrible. Let's also slow this down a bit. And let them work while we're looking. We have these priorities set. They have chores that they're doing, though. These gases are still transferring slowly. Polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide. So we're not going to tap into that. There's a lot of polluted oxygen down here. That doesn't have airborne germs, you know? What's up with the 26 by 22 over here? Is that how big our base is? So right now we're kind of not stuck, but we've prioritized our chores in such a way that there's always something to do. I say we start expanding up. And I kind of don't want... No, I guess we're fine to keep going straight up. Usually at one tower of ladder is an issue if somebody makes a mess and it spills down onto other floors, but we do have our lock in here. And it'll stop right here. So let's plan to go up. We have a lot of metal up here. Carbon dioxide, oxygen. Kind of just want to get into the metal here. Yeah, I'm going to plan the tiles out the same way so the airflow can continue. I wonder if there's a blueprint. I don't recall. Oh, that takes metal ore. It's fine, we're going to have it. It's a vacuum. I think it's fine to to dig into a vacuum because it's just going to decrease the air pressure and then our machines can work a little bit better. I think. So we'll dig over here first, and then we'll clear the bottom once they get to it. We put it at the same level as their chores. Meanwhile, this up here is 5. That's going to take a while. This should be letting the oxygen through. I want to put an airflow tile here as well, but we're going to need some more metal first. Soil, coal, granite. Taking breaks, being responsible. Doing things in a fine order. Drinking water still doesn't have germs in it. I did forget about these, but I'm glad we didn't actually go down into it. And we're not getting too... yeah, no, it's way up here. Still working at it, okay. A lot of this stuff is just gonna pile up right here, isn't it? Just a ton right here. She'll be okay, Ren. Do we want to give this a higher priority to get them to work on it? Kind of. At least this part, to the vacuum. We'll get a little bit of metal out of this one. Hopefully this lights up, because I want to place it before we forget. Counts what's on the floor, right? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna place this here. I think it'll help. Just cross flow. Oxygen's looking much better. This converts algae though. I mean, we might... how are we doing on algae? $14 tons of algae. We can't always rely on these. What are you covered in? Why are you all germy looking? I guess you're fine now. Let's do another disinfect run, just in case. Which building lacks resources? Stuff for food? Oh, Nosh being a meal ice. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, air's not going to be great up here. Oh, you're not lacking the other one, are you? Oh, it needs water. I think we have plenty of dirt. I think we're good on dirt. Polluted dirt, 0. Yeah, I kind of want to get into this so that we can free up a little bit of air pressure. We haven't yet got the power for the larger battery. Which one are we working on right now? Working on the lights and a flower pot. Decor. Let's speed you guys back up. We have 7. I suppose it is about time that we get them some emits polluted water. That I don't think I remembered. But it is about time we get them some decor. Breathing shouldn't be that bad for them. I shouldn't let the polluted air out very much. Okay, that's being built. That should let stuff that builds up in here make its way down. Someone upset. New logger tree, cycle 15. As far as I can tell, we are hundreds of miles below the surface of the planet. Digging our way out will take some time. My duplicates will survive, but they were not meant for sustained underground living. Under what possible circumstances could my pod have ended up here? Okay, research complete. Interior decor. There's more decor. Smart home automation. Filtration. I like that. Lavatories. I like that too. Let's start on plumbing and work towards lavatories. I think we're going to want the filtration too as part of that, but cool beans. One sec. Make sure that this is sized appropriately. There we go. They don't like coming down in here because of the gas buildup, but I mean, there's more oxygen to free. We got to the vacuum. It's interesting that it became... Maybe it's barely breathable because it's only partially oxygen and it needs more oxygen over time. Anyway, let's give a 7 priority level to a dig right here. Let's make sure that we put our airflow tiles in these other spaces. Then we could think about what we want up here as well. But we finished a core. It's under furniture. We have lamps and ceiling lights. Can we put a ceiling light in such a way that it will light these? I think we'll need 2, so we'll put one here and one here. Hoping they can reach to do that. I would probably appreciate having lights near their beds. and just in the general living area. That reaches 1, 2, 3, 4. We could probably do that. It would go there otherwise, but we'll have to run the wire up. Let's also put a flower pot that they all have to run past. We'll do 3. I like that the printing pod counts as decor. Oh no, it doesn't. It's the lights. It's the lightning bugs. Interesting. Kind of wish that the oxygen overlay oh, these aren't rooms either. So they would have more morale if they were actually closed into rooms. Maybe we'll do that up here. We'll work on a new bedroom space for them. They probably don't have to be 4 high. We could probably work on something 3 high. Something like that. Maybe we don't do that one just yet. Leave some of that open so the oxygen can flow. Well, it's only really going to go up, but it's already up there. I don't know. We'll leave it. Okay, what's the dig orders on these? 7. Looks like they can reach. Plumbing technology. So we can actually tap into this in a way that can bring it down into here. Liquid bridge. Liquid pipe. Kind of have to come in from the side and down though. I don't like the idea of opening this up if we aren't going to flood the area. I don't know, it's so much easier to flood this right now. We'd have to use pipes for something like this. Or to move it, if we need to move this to another area. It's already time for another print. A hatchling. Ellie, Twinkle Toes, air consumption rate up. Decreased athletics. Increased strength, and he's a good cook. Another shine nymph. Let's take another shine nymph for right now. They all seem to want to be up here though. Can we like wrangle them? Can we tell them where we want them? I mean, it can go wherever it wants. This is actually scarily full. Like it's half full already. What is this? This is iron. That chlorine? It's chlorine. Do an emergency build here to look to expand this. We do this right, we might be able to do it without anyone getting a bunch of polluted water all over them. Let's slow this down. Gas in here's not great. Climb up the ladder a little bit to breathe. Stinky smells. Alright, let's get these last ones in. I know we're neglecting our chores in other places too, though. Let's take these out. Let's take one of these out. This is where it's going to get tricky. I think I'm going to want them to deconstruct this. Followed by this. Then deconstruct this and this. Hurry. Followed by this and this. Someone's got to be coming. I give it a 9. Okay, good. I don't think they're going to have to get anything on them. So that actually worked out pretty well. All this is gross now, but... watch them get the last of this. Really? You're running out for oxygen that quickly? Sometimes I think these things get stuck on the screen. It's got to, right? Oh no, we never... I don't know how I didn't notice this. That's fine. This will still work the same way. Not that worried about it. I am a bit concerned that... oh, it's almost bedtime. I was gonna say, I'm a bit concerned I gave them a 9 and an 8 priority level down here and they still... and they still came up to do other stuff. If you have used the toilet, come down and use it. We're almost to the point where we can put in better stuff for the toilet. So all of this is in with a priority 7. Let's do another dig. Priority 7 this way. And I may make a more dedicated food area. I know we're using this right now, but I may make the mess table / food prep area up here. No power? Oh, the battery's low. Research complete. So we have sanitation now. which is awesome. Let's go ahead and switch on filtration. Water into oxygen and hydrogen. Rust into oxygen and chlorine. Stick with filtration. I wish these bugs would like spread out. And now we have the option to actually do a better bathroom, which we could use this area for. We just have to slowly make our way across. For instance, we would also need to run water pipes. Do we want to flood this area and have this be a new, bigger water well? It's an option. I don't think we can dig all of this. We can't. But we can dig down into here. Some of this is too hard. We'll build the appropriate ladders. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll take this whole area for a much better water well. We have, let's see, we have options here. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that the way that we have. Let's see, let's take. Let's do that for right now. This doesn't need to be made the way that it's set up right now. This will all be dug. This can be deconstructed. We'll probably do this in a couple levels. I'll start with one because what we want is for the ability for a I wanted to say a pitcher pump that they can reach pretty high up. Maybe we can pump water up into a second reservoir up towards the top. And then if it gets contaminated, then we still have a big, clean area. You're going to have to deconstruct the thing you're standing on and fall. Or sleep there. Hope you can breathe. So mesh tile is, it allows liquid and gas through. Okay. Yeah, these need to be uprooted. Who made a mess? At least it was down here. Yellow alert until that's cleaned up. Oh, it's in the wall. Weird. This guy just cannot get free. We'll do chambers here. So what I'm thinking is that we do, like I was saying a moment ago, a clean water chamber. Everybody happy. Yeah, we're not going into there anytime soon. We just have to be mindful of that. Let's say we're going to do a liquid vent releasing liquid into here. For right now, let's use the top chamber. We're going to want a liquid pump to pump from here down. That's going to need, I don't know if it needs power, it might. Let's see. Let's cancel these orders here. Do a dig across there. High priority level. Airflow tile there. Let's put one there too. Yeah, set those to 9. Build across there. Ladder down into this water. See what we've got here. Creativity and decor. Decreased athletics, increased air consumption rate, care package of nutrient bars. Kind of eyeballing that right now. A pufflet. Non-aggressive critters excrete lumps of slime. I don't like that. I mean, especially if the slime has slime mold on it. I don't know, but air consumption rate, doctoring errands. We'll go with the nutrient bars. Okay, now this is going to need pipes that I think we can send through the wall if we're careful enough. I don't want to flood anything. We can dig that out. Do we want to send it down through here? You know what, for now we can. That's already built, but we'll leave it for now. We'll put a liquid vent here for now. And we'll just take this water for us for right now. Do you need power? Because that's going to be a whole other thing. She can get out, good. No! Okay, good. There was a hole in the floor. The water's actually going to make its way down to the right place, if we're careful enough. This dig order needs to be a net level 9, though. Holy moly. No, you're gonna push the water up. You weirdos. It's making its way over. Hurry, dig it out. No. Fine, we'll mob this. Okay, it does need power. Let's see. Fastest way would just be to run this down and across. Those are 9s. Well, we have to finish the other power, though. So silly. All this water. Kind of running out, finally. And I guess if they put it in containers, they can use it. Yeah, it's water jugs now. It's interesting, they left this open just enough to come up here and get this stuff. Still not powered yet. Because the battery has no juice. You get an 8. Someone's got to be running in this all the time. Hey, it's actually pumping stuff. Now we're taking this water for ourselves. Awesome. We do have to be careful here, though. Let's put the floor back in. Put an airflow tile, though. We don't want to allow for gross water to get down in here if something spills up here. Somebody eats a bar and pukes and then, yeah. Polluted water gets in there. We don't want that. We can, however, get this oxygen. Well, no, slime. Haha, I remembered. I don't know if the slime mold makes its way up through the air. I don't think so. Doesn't seem to. Just have to be careful. We need the technology to be able to filter it first before we actually get into it. So now, let's look at doing better bathrooms. Now that we actually have somewhat of a plumbing setup, which we can kind of reroute if we need to later. Yeah, I'm gonna want at least a shower. Gets them clean. Can we just put it up here? We could put the shower up here. We'll do that, and then we'll install actual lavatories. We'll get them 3 of them. We will need liquid pipes running out. We'll need a liquid vent here, which means that we will need to be able to get to that. I don't know if they can shoot it from here, so we'll probably need a ladder here. I hope that that means that they can still empty this. If we just need to get the liquid vent in there. No, they're already building it. We're good. We don't need these two. Or are they? Well, they reached the pipe. It's so worrisome that this is half full. I guess we can come in and dig out this area underneath. Well, this is granite. We'll worry about that in a bit. The other plumbing that this needs fresh water. Let's take this down through here and out. This is going to come from fresh water, which I'll run across here. And for now, we'll just tap off of this. Like that. Lot to build. All with high priority. Let's also make sure we put tiles here. We'll up the priority on this dig as well. How's our oxygen looking? Oh, we're good. This makes sense that all the carbon dioxides come down here. Research. Okay, so we got the filtration. Don't need the electrolyzer yet. It worries me to convert gas into oxygen, or water into oxygen. Water is kind of finite of a resource right now. But we can still get some of these things that allow us to research with just one blue, or with just the blue type of research. Medical equipment, advanced research. We will eventually need to get this. Let's go ahead and start on it. Clay, rock crusher. Produces refined materials from raw resources. Fires clay to produce ceramic. Fire pole. Rapid descent. Temp shift plate. Buffers heat dispersal. Okay, we'll start with these two down here. We're getting to a good point to kind of wrap up the very first session for this playthrough of Oxygen Not Included. I hesitate to call things playthroughs because I tend to switch between games a lot, and may or may not return to something depending on how the view rate does, on, you know, what it seems like people are interested in seeing. So these have 7. They don't have 7 like the others. So maybe not necessarily play through so much as world. So we could say this is what our world is like. Let's check our plumbing. Can these summon water, or do we need to turn this off? Because I thought that these would share. No, it's running across. It's hard to tell. But I think it needs to be like this. If that makes sense. I wonder if we can deconstruct just that pipe and then fix it. Give that a 9. an egg? The hatchling egg. A hatchling egg. We have another print soon. Okay, they came down, they undid it. Let's just connect that like that for right now. And now we can see it running. Now these are functional. Make sure they're 100% functional before we deconstruct these. All good. I don't know if this has a demand. Also, are the pipes correct? I may have the pipes backwards. In and out, okay, I think so. Let's do this then. We can pretty easily fix this. Deconstruct these two. Ah, should have made that a 9. There we go. We'll reverse those. Oh, it let the water out. All right, back to pipes. Okay, this isn't a bridge, so we need it to go like that. It's gonna be a weird if we don't. Let's actually take a look really quick at one thing. I thought we could look at, yeah, there's the database. Plumbing. Inputs and outputs. So I think we're right now, because I think that that's an input. They're so happy that they cleaned up. Okay. Check it one more time here. These are outputs. These have to connect. No, but that's an output. I had it right in the first place. So mad. It was right. These, Let's cancel these. Well, that one's fine. Inputs, the lot of you. Even though it doesn't look like an input, the arrow doesn't necessarily tell you what it's coming in or out of, the pipe or the thing, or the actual facility. We will get these facilities working. Lavatory ready. Better be, I swear. If I see wastewater going backwards in the pipes, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, somebody use one. I need to see it working. And we have a couple hours before downtime anyway. Somebody use one. Yes. Hope to see wastewater come out. Wait. No. It is backwards. Green to white. Green in to the pipe. White out of the pipe. So much of a shame. Okay, let's disconnect this before we get wastewater in this. They're gonna sleep. I don't think these have wastewater that comes out until they get full, at least. So there's that. Okay. Let's work out how we want to do this one more time. Clean water comes in, it needs to go into the white pipes. Means this needs to run to here. This needs to run to here. To here. Finally this to here. That doesn't have to be there. We can tell them to deconstruct it. Does that connect everything? No, we still have to connect. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, flush the toilet and have it come out the shower. I think the water can bypass this. Yes, it can. Whew. Green to white. Now we know. Last time, hopefully, clean that up. What happened down here? That's granite. This is getting way too full too fast. We can at least dig into all this. They're getting research quite quickly. We can now make advanced research. We can get the brute force refinement while we're working on this other stuff. Interesting. Once they start digging this out, we can move across. Now it's already the end of the day again. They go by so quickly. What's up with the shower? Oh, probably where we fixed the the water pipes. We've been keeping them busy. They haven't been doing their chores. We only have room for one person to shower at a time right now. I can hook another one up, but really need you guys to work with me first. Take out the rest of that. Well, not the rest of it. We don't even need this to be structured, but we do need them to move the debris out. Or at least I would like for them to. Cancel those. Takes them forever to get the debris. I may just let it go. It's filling up so fast. Just give them a couple more laps. Okay. Don't build the wall while they're in here. Okay. So here's another tricky part. Do we let someone get dirty? We kind of have to. Can they reach this, is the question. If so, they won't get dirty. I don't think they can. One more. Good luck. Don't get sick. Okay. Are you Jeremy? Not really. While this is kind of empty, we could do a priority deconstruct. Couple at a time. Oh, this has been ready for a bit. Pufflet eggs. Slime, I don't want those. Could reject all. 7 medicine, 7 agriculture, 7 creativity. Let's reject them for now. Here's doing okay. Water seems alright. Kind of want to, let's see. If they can reach this. They might be able to do this without getting gross. Oh no, they're gonna get gross. Don't fall in. Jeez, Frankie, that was so close. Alright, so this is going to buy us a little bit more time with wastewater. Polluted oxygen. Okay, and if they wanted to come back up into here, they should have washed their hands. Okay, now let's deconstruct these. Put a couple sinks in. Green to white. We need to make one of those liquid bridges here. No? We can't bridge to... Oh, we need to We need to flip it. Right? No, we can't flip that. That would be the wrong thing. We do need to pick a research though. Let's, okay. Don't build that. Go ahead and build power and internal combustion. And yes, plumbing. Liquid pipes. I guess we need to make it so that it bridges over here. Green to white. Right? White to green in this case. Water goes into green, comes out of white. In this case, it goes into green, into the pipes. Gotcha. Yeah. So we'll put that there. Can get tricky. That should work. Is this not right? No, the arrow's pointing that way. Deconstruct the liquid bridge. So I guess the square is the pipe. Well, no, because then it doesn't make any sense right here. Who knows? Someone's got to come deconstruct this, please. Sigh. These output pipes. Oh no, we're gonna deconstruct the bridge. I hope it doesn't have any gross water in it. It might. We'll have to clean it up. Alright guys. We can see an arrow on this at least. That makes more sense. How did blue end up down here? Maybe there was some in the pipes. We'll need some sort of filtration. That'll be nice. Then we can actually build like a filtration line somewhere through here. This is granite. We could filter this water back into good water. Maybe we can have that build up down here. Haku. Puffed. I'll put an airflow tile there. We never did put anything else here, did we? Do we have other seeds? We don't really. So we should be making meal stuff like lice loaf pretty soon with these growing, right? I think that we're good now to put in another shower. We just need to make sure we run the pipes the same. Green down into here. We might be able to put a wall here and have this actually designated a bathroom. Maybe here too. I don't know how big or small they can be, but we could do that. There's a door here. Ah, that's gonna... There's an airflow tile there. We can put another airflow tile in. Same here. Anyone who doesn't get to use it before bed can try to use it in the morning. This sand. It's been preventing the wash basin from working, hasn't it? How long has that been the case? This is very breathable in here. Ventilation. Receives one gas from the air, sending it into a dedicated pipe. We could do a gas pump for this polluted oxygen. Where'd all this come from, by the way? Why is it settling down in here? I don't know, but either way, I kind of want to take a gas pump here and pump polluted oxygen into this area. Well, maybe up through here. Does it sink? Wait. If it sinks, I might want it to be... I want it to be here. Can we do that? It's on a different layer. I hope so. Oh, but we do want a gas filter on this. Hold off. Let's hold off. Wait, cancel. Cancel these. The plumbing bridge was white in, green out. So the gas bridge, or the gas filter, white in, green out, will be right here. I'll put it kind of up high. I kind of want to see which color. There's a gas intake pipe, gas output pipe. Hold on, let's see here. Gas filter. All gases are sent into the building's output pipe, except the gas chosen for filtering. So the filter must be yellow. So we'll put another vent here. We'll use gas pipe here to here, and then the filtered one down to here. That didn't have to be that long, but they already built these two. And I just want to double check that that's going to work the way that I think it is. Oh, that needs a wire too. I want to filter out polluted oxygen. Is that what happened? Yeah. All the other gases come out of green. So yeah, now it needs to have the gas pipe connected here. I expect to see polluted oxygen come out. We can maybe send other gross stuff over there too if we wanted to, but there isn't a whole lot of room over here. Oh, that needs to be built. Okay, let's take just a couple ladders and that'll probably let them reach. Who's our hero? No one, it's bedtime. There are no heroes at bedtime. Ice. I'm gonna reject all again for now. We're at a freezing state. Someone's gotta run on the treadmill. Thank you. Come on down, build this pipe. Nice. Polluted oxygen. Perfect. The air pressure might reach its max in here, but we could do the same in here with regular oxygen. I don't know how often we would get normal oxygen in here again, but do. Gas pump here. We'd have to run wiring. Then we'd have another gas filter. In through white, out through green. Gas pipe. In through here. Oxygen. Out through here. Bridge. To here. You filter oxygen. And that should also work. Oxygen. So it's just going to be poisonous in here anytime they need to empty something. I wish that there wasn't just one square of granite here, then we could maybe get into that. Alternately, if we need another wastewater place, we have this. What's going on here? No power. Did we get the bigger battery? We did. Where do we want to put our bigger battery? Let's do some stuff up here. Let's put 3 new batteries. Dig this out. Connect them to the grid. Could do a coal generator, but that makes carbon... We got a bunch of stuff, didn't we? Coal generator makes carbon dioxide. Could be worse, could be carbon monoxide. Alright, I think we need to go ahead and make... Well, no, we can do medicine for a bit. Hand sanitizer, sick bay, okay. They're working on that. If we did a coal... powered generator. Will we just put it back in here, maybe? Sacrifice this oxygen. Or we can make a little room for it. Deconstruct this. We can give dig orders here. So we can get into this water room if we need to. This is all carbon dioxide, vacuum. This is all area that we can expand into. I don't think we should necessarily seal ourselves off here. This is carbon dioxide. It won't be great, but... It's weird that polluted oxygen is somehow more breathable. Or still breathable. Oh, okay, so we do need to do a little bit of both here. We did cut this off, I remember that now. So when these guys don't need water, this needs to be always pumping. This is going to drain out though. Then we'll need to switch off to a pump that's in here. Let's go ahead and make sure that we can power that on whenever we need to. Strained and overloaded. Do we need to put our batteries in different places? Is this going to help? Yeah, I do think we need a coal fire room. We have granite way back here. Let's do a high priority dig all the way back. Make a big room back here. You know what? Sure. Let's dig down into here. Yeah, I was thinking we'd switch up to another game earlier, but as you could probably tell, we've gone a few more days. No power is not going to be good for our breathable air or for getting water from place to place. We've got to get this built. What I'm thinking here is that we go ahead and build a room here. Maybe one that comes across here. We go ahead and dig this out. Make kind of a utility room that has a ceiling, lip, and a floor lip, if that makes sense. Because what I'd like to do is trap high and low gases. I forget whether or not this rises or falls. Just dig a little bit more, you'll release some oxygen. There you go. They could probably reach from there if they do that. Kind of also want a airlock. Kind of make that happen that way. Well, we could do, let's cancel this actually. Could leave that a little high. And do a really wide airlock. We could do air pumps later if we need to. This is just not going to be very breathable, right? So do we even have lumber? How much coal do we have? Or 6.5 tons. Let's do a coal. Oh, that's a little high. Now that I think about it, it may come through and rise and then come through here. Deconstruct this. Instead, build it here. Yeah, you're gonna have to build the floor. Yeah, you can't take a break or sleep. Though it looks like you're gonna try. There you go. They knew what they had to do. Are we missing somebody? Yeah, he's using the bathroom. We need this power, though. Oh, man. Joya seeds? Increase strength. Germ resistance, copper. Let's take the copper. Alright, so that's being built now. We can go ahead and jump into some coal power. Get it into here. And I guess let's try to bridge it if we can. We don't want power traveling through one line, right? You make a grid, does that make it better? I think so. Floral scent germs. Are you powered? You're not supposed to be powered. Is it still sending water? Does someone need to come turn this off? Seems like it's working just fine. These never really got planted because we're set to 7, but we've been commandeering the responsibilities. A lot of polluted oxygen in here. Set this to 8. It needs to be loaded with coal. Regularly. Carbon dioxide, what was I thinking? Carbon dioxide sinks. So it's going to fill at the bottom here. It's still going to fill up to this lip. We just need some kind of filter at some point. Switches. Stations. Skill points. Can we actually... Have we not been assigning skill points? Is that new? Have they been earning them on their own? Oh, they have skill points available. Well, this would have been handy a long time ago. This is all new to me. Let's see. Ruby. Can we see what Ruby already has? Can't do research. Already has improved carrying, right? Pay the bills. Tinkering, medicine, strength, grilling, farming, construction. I'm doing construction first for some of these. Also, interesting. Frankie has an affinity for strength. Cannot learn plumbing. Morale boosts for learning these things. It's 2 construction. Duplicates who have mastered this job, Ruby. So someone is already here. Gotcha. Let's give him some tinkering then. And since he has improved strength, we can give him that hat, right? Does that give them morale to have a hat on? Doesn't really say. Ah, no. Harold likes tinkering. And we'll give Harold a little bit of farming. We'll make you an electrical engineer. Bubbles. Hard digging. She can hard dig. Okay, nice. Super hard. She can take that too. Super duper hard. She can take all 3. She's our digger. Bubbles. Abe. Abe likes farming. We already gave someone 1 farming, but let's take 1. Crop tending, improved farming. Travaldo. He likes tinkering, which we already have someone up through here, but we can have a couple tinkerers. We need a doctor, though. He likes art. Travaldo, we already have a tinkerer, and I know you like them, but we need a doctor. And then Ren, you're our artist. Can't do masterworks yet. Are they gonna wear the hats? Do they actually put the hats on? They do! They can do stuff now. We can dig into the super hard stuff. It would have been nice to know about that already. Natural gas. Are these from farts? Is this where it's settling right here? They didn't all put their hats on yet. What's up? Trouble breathing? Lights? Low morale? Bright light. Maybe we can hook this up to some sort of switch to turn off at night. Can only affect buildings that come after them on a circuit. Requires duplicate operation. Let's put a switch. Could we put it in the wall like that? No. We can put it here. We can put a wire through it there. Deconstructing that one. Then we can send a duplicate up to do that. They've been sleeping in the bright lights for a few days. I didn't even notice. Oh, but we're going to do their bedrooms a little bit differently. That's fine. This will work for now. We can maybe hook that up to other lights down through the bedrooms. There they go. Now they're leveling up. Interesting insufficient oxygen generation considering. Looks like they could still get water from this. Barely. Is this making enough power? Circuit overloaded. Where? Power transformer. We don't have that yet. Do we need to split this up so that we have a right and a left for right now? Because we could just cut it here and here and run all of this stuff off the coal generator by having the wire connect. Hold on, cancel that one. Oh yeah, that's the one. Disconnect there. And there. And then run it down like that. Should put it on two different grids. The deconstruct was not on a high priority. Okay, this is still connected. So this is still a little strained. Is it strained because it's not generating enough? For that, I mean, we can put in another coal generator. It's gonna make this room double gross. When we do the bedrooms, how do we want to do them? I think we want to do, let's start here, right? We want a pneumatic door, we want an airflow tile actually. That way there's clear airflow through the whole place. We need 2 for the bed. We could do like a piece of art or a potted plant. We should probably give them 3 or 4 tiles per room. 4 is gonna be pretty luxurious if we do that. So all the polluted air up here. Let's just seal it off for now. Okay, we don't have anything crazy over here. Dig that out. What's this? Mirth leaf. There's hydrogen in here. This is going to be a whole other level. For when we need to get to this metal. I should turn the priority of the construction down to like 8 or 7. That way they do their chores. So this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bedrooms, and we have 7 people. But we can convert these down here into the bedrooms too. We just need to dig this out. And then put in similar tiles here. And actually still do the airflow tiles. I'm going to do these at more appropriate intervals here. I'll leave the ones that are already there. It would just be a waste of time to take them out. Uproot that. So if we have those, we could put in a flower pot and a ceiling light in each one of these, but we'd want to hook that switch up to the ceiling light. Does it count as decor when it's off? Maybe we don't even want the ceiling lights. Wait. Yellow alert, turn that off. Somebody. Like, go do that right now instead of sleeping. You can't make them. Okay, turn off the priority. Alright, dig these out. When you are so inclined. Research. I think we're ready for the next research. Let's go back to agriculture here, and let's try to get ourselves a new supercomputer. Do you need to put this somewhere? We could stick it here. Couldn't really hurt anything to put it there, I don't think. Hatchling eggs, fertilizer. I don't want another person right now, so we'll take fertilizer. Gotta watch some of this. Is anything going nuts? I was putting flower pots in. Briar seeds. A water cooler would be cool. I'm gonna put it over here. We'll do more food stuff, and I'm thinking up here, probably next time. Overpressure. We have 4. Building a 5th. I'm gonna leave one. There we go. Airflow seems okay. We could make sure that oxygen, since we know, well, we could put an oxygen filter on this and then make sure the oxygen comes in from the other side of their beds. It wouldn't be terrible. We do have overpressure though, which means we need to dig more. He moved up here. He had to go to the bathroom so bad he woke up. Glad to know he can do that. But alright, so even though we have stuff pending, I do think we need to call it here for the night. But I like some of the new stuff that I'm seeing, especially the fact that we have skill points and such. In fact, we have some level ups here. Got improved construction 2. Right now Ruby is a carrier, but she could be in a, well, we'll leave her carrier 2, but can I undo? No. Once you've clicked, it looks like. That's fine. She doesn't, well, we may do exosuits later, but I don't think we need that right now. Bubbles can do the super hard digging. Who's currently cooking the most? We don't really have a person who loves to cook. But when we're not doing super hard digging, Bubbles, you can take some cooking lessons. And then Ren. We do need a better researcher, but you can be a masterwork decorator. Maybe one day we'll actually make decorations. Okay. Save our game. Crash pad. And on that note, we'll go ahead and call it here. But I'll be back on Sunday night for some more variety streaming. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.